If your blood circulation feels sluggish, if your feet and legs start tingling, turn cold, or become numb exactly when you need them most, rest assured you're far from alone in this. That heavy, swollen sensation or the prickling pins and needles feeling is your body delivering a very clear message. It's a sign that circulation to your extremities is having a hard time keeping pace, and this ranks among the most frequent concerns I hear from older adults. But imagine if I explained that a straightforward single 1 minute daily practice, something you could easily do right now while seated in your most comfortable chair, could completely transform that situation. A gentle, uncomplicated movement that functions like a natural pump, driving fresh vitality back into your weary legs and reestablishing strong blood flow from your heart all the way down to your toes. We're talking about gaining more energy, experiencing less discomfort, and finally bidding farewell to that ongoing, frustrating numbness. This has nothing to do with running long distances or relying on risky medications. It's all about recognizing the simple, graceful way your body is built and providing it with a soft, supportive push. Stay with me because over the next few minutes, I'm going to carefully explain exactly what's occurring inside your veins and guide you through this solution that can immediately enhance your everyday comfort. Hello, I'm Dr. Sandra Sarat, and for more than 30 years, I've devoted my career to assisting older adults not merely cope with aging but genuinely flourish. My core belief is straightforward. The human body is constructed to repair and recover. Often the most effective remedies are the gentlest and most natural ones available. I've personally observed how rapidly modest adjustments can undo decades of unease. And today our attention is on one of the body's most vital life-sustaining processes, your circulation. So why does this issue emerge as we grow older? Why does the tingling and numbness begin appearing? Picture your circulatory network as an enormous plumbing system. You have arteries delivering oxygen-rich, fresh blood downward, and veins carrying the used blood back upward to the heart and lungs. In youth, this plumbing remains wide open, highly flexible, and perfectly clear. Yet over time, several changes take place. First, the inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium, gradually stiffens and loses its responsiveness. This lining produces a critical molecule called nitric oxide, which serves as a natural relaxant to keep vessels expanded and open. Reduced nitric oxide production leads to narrower, more rigid channels. Second, gravity never stops working against you, particularly on the return journey from your feet. Unlike arteries, which benefit from the strong pumping action of the heart, veins depend heavily on small internal valves to prevent backward flow of blood. They also count on the contraction of surrounding muscles to compress the veins and propel blood upward. This mechanism is called the venous muscle pump. When you remain inactive or seated for extended periods, that pump essentially shuts off, allowing blood to accumulate, especially in the lower legs and feet. This pooling creates the heavy, swollen sensation, and the diminished flow deprives nerves of necessary oxygen, resulting in numbness and tingling. It's comparable to a major traffic jam occurring right in your lower body. Most older adults are unaware of this next crucial detail. The problem isn't solely with arteries. Those tiny vein valves hold the real key to reversing circulation difficulties. There's a common misunderstanding that poor blood flow only affects individuals with serious heart conditions. In truth, even normal healthy aging diminishes the elasticity and performance of smaller vessels. This slow decline is entirely typical, yet it's also entirely correctable, particularly the portion that depends on muscle activity. The lack of oxygen reaching nerve endings, that painful numbness, serves as a distress alert. Your body is requesting movement and change. The encouraging news is that intense workouts aren't necessary. What we need is precise, gentle motion that reactivates the muscle pump without placing stress on joints or the heart. Grasping this basic principle of pressure and motion unlocks the solution we're about to explore. Now let's move to the primary solution, the 1-minute daily practice that revives blood flow and energy in your lower body. We're going to focus specifically on the deepest muscles of your calves and feet, the very ones responsible for delivering the strongest compression to your veins, thereby reactivating the venous muscle pump we discussed earlier. This is an exercise you can perform immediately while seated. I refer to it as the ankle rocker combined with toe splay. First part, the rocker seated calf activation. Sit in a comfortable position with both feet flat on the floor. Without raising your toes off the ground, lift your heels upward as high as possible, squeezing your calf muscles firmly. Hold that position for a count of 2, feeling the controlled contraction. Then slowly lower your heels back down and immediately raise the balls of your feet along with your toes as high as you can, pivoting on your heels. You're creating a gentle rocking motion from heel to toe in a smooth, rhythmic pattern. This forward and backward action turns your calf muscles into a piston, actively pushing pooled blood upward and out of your lower legs. Perform this rocking motion 10 to 15 times, making certain you sense the muscles engaging fully. Stay with me, the next component enhances it even further. But first, the key to maximizing this particular practice lies in the very next movement, the splay. Second part, the splay foot and nerve activation. After completing the rocker, keep your feet flat on the floor. Now actively spread your toes apart as widely as you can, holding that spread position for 5 seconds. Then tightly curl or scrunch your toes together. Repeat the spread and scrunch sequence 5 to 10 times. This straightforward action accomplishes 2 significant benefits. It enhances microcirculation within the smallest vessels of your feet, and it stimulates nerve endings, crucial for diminishing numbness and improving stability and balance. The combination of deep muscle compression from the rocker and nerve activation from the splay forms the complete 1-minute solution. Perform this routine once in the morning, once during the afternoon, and once before bedtime. The underlying science is straightforward. Movement generates pressure, pressure drives blood movement, and regular gentle motion outperforms occasional intense effort. If you're already sensing a difference simply from trying that small movement, please consider giving this a like. It helps spread this vital health information to others who need it. Movement addresses one aspect of the issue. The internal condition of your blood vessels represents the other. We must nourish the endothelium to help it rebuild and remain flexible. This depends on several key nutritional elements. First, let's discuss nitric oxide once more. This molecule functions as the chief relaxant for your blood vessels. The body synthesizes it from a compound called L-arginine, and you can naturally elevate your levels. The richest food sources include leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and arugula, which are loaded with nitrates that your body readily converts into nitric oxide. Beets stand out as perhaps the top source. Drinking a simple glass of beet juice can produce a noticeable improvement in circulation and even help regulate blood pressure. Second, we need to shield blood vessel walls from harm. This is where vitamin C and vitamin E play essential roles. Vitamin C is vital for collagen production, the structural foundation of your capillaries and veins. Consider it the reinforcing cement for your vessel walls. Vitamin E acts as a strong antioxidant that prevents oxidation of fats in your bloodstream, which otherwise contributes to vessel stiffening and plaque formation in arteries. Excellent sources include citrus fruits, bell peppers, almonds, and sunflower seeds. Keep listening, the most frequent mistake people make is coming up shortly. But right now, let's discuss the one surprising spice you likely already have in your kitchen cabinet that research clearly shows thins blood and enhances circulation. Finally, think about omega-3 fatty acids, abundant in fatty fish like salmon or available in supplement form. These play a critical role in lowering overall inflammation throughout the body, which directly influences endothelium health. Persistent low-level inflammation represents a major threat to proper circulation. Reducing it through diet keeps blood vessels smooth and open. A supplement I frequently suggest for older adults dealing with numbness is alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA. This potent antioxidant has undergone extensive research demonstrating its capacity to enhance nerve function and alleviate symptoms of peripheral neuropathy, particularly when numbness stems from poor blood flow and nerve damage. It directly nourishes and supports the health of nerve coverings. Beyond the 1-minute practice, several simple additional strategies can be seamlessly incorporated into your routine to maintain steady blood flow. The first is proper hydration. Even mild dehydration thickens and makes blood stickier, forcing the heart to work harder and making flow through tiny capillaries more difficult. Strive for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily or more if you're active. Don't wait until thirst appears, by then you're already dehydrated. The second is releasing tension. Many individuals unconsciously tighten their leg, buttock, or hip muscles while seated. This tightness functions like a tourniquet, compressing major blood vessels that supply the lower leg. Simply standing up every hour, even for a brief walk to the kitchen and back, releases that tension and delivers a substantial, much-needed boost to circulation. Keep in mind, motion lubricates joints and pumps veins. You might consider the next suggestion overly basic, but it's exactly what professional athletes use after every competition to speed recovery, and it produces remarkable results for circulation in older adults too. A third highly effective additional strategy is a warm foot soak. Warmth causes blood vessels to expand or dilate, immediately increasing blood delivery to the area. A 10-minute soak in warm water at day's end can feel wonderfully soothing and help clear stagnant blood from your feet. Adding a few drops of rosemary or peppermint oil can amplify the benefit, as these oils are recognized for gently promoting circulation. The most common related condition to poor circulation is peripheral neuropathy. This medical term describes damage to peripheral nerves, the pathways that transmit signals between your central nervous system and the rest of your body, including feet and legs. When circulation is impaired, those nerves essentially starve for oxygen and nutrients. That's what produces the numbness, burning, and tingling. To address the nerve issue, two actions are required: restore circulation and directly nourish the nerves. We've already covered circulation restoration with the ankle rocker. For nerve nourishment, we return to nutrition and gentle physical stimulation. In addition to alpha-lipoic acid, consider B vitamins. The B-complex group, especially B12, B6, and folate B9, are absolutely vital for nerve health. They support the construction and maintenance of protective nerve sheaths. Older adults frequently experience B12 deficiency because absorption tends to decrease with age, so a high-quality supplement is often necessary. Many seniors take a B-complex, yet they aren't using the proper form of B12, and that single difference often explains why numbness persists. I'll cover the correct form in the advanced strategies section. Finally, gentle nerve stimulation is beneficial. Using a textured foot roller or even a simple tennis ball, roll your feet over it for a few minutes while seated. This can improve sensation and activate nerves in a safe, gentle manner. It's a form of home-based physical therapy that helps remind nerves how to function correctly. Now let's explore several advanced approaches that can dramatically enhance your circulation routine. These go beyond the fundamentals and target the system as a whole. First, addressing the B12 concern I mentioned earlier. If you're supplementing B12 yet still experience numbness, absorption may be the issue. The solution is to select supplements containing methylcobalamin, the biologically active form of B12, rather than the synthetic cyanocobalamin. The methyl form is far more readily utilized by the body right away, especially for those with age-related digestive challenges. Second, a highly effective advanced method is diaphragmatic breathing, also known as deep belly breathing. It may seem unrelated to your feet, but it transforms your entire circulatory system. Deep diaphragmatic breathing alters pressure within your abdomen and chest, creating a vacuum-like effect that literally pulls blood from the lower body back toward the heart. Try this: lie flat on your back, place one hand on your abdomen, inhale slowly through your nose so your belly rises, then exhale slowly through pursed lips. 5 minutes of this daily practice significantly improves venous return. While many associate deep breathing with stress relief, scientifically it ranks among the most powerful, cost-free ways to enhance blood return from the legs. The third advanced strategy is elevation. Gravity works against you constantly, so occasionally turn it into an advantage. In the evening while seated, raise your legs so your feet are positioned above heart level. Even elevating them 6 to 12 inches can substantially decrease swelling and help drain pooled blood, allowing fresh blood to enter more easily when you lower them. Aim for 15 minutes 2 or 3 times daily. It's equally important to eliminate habits that damage circulation as it is to adopt helpful ones. Let's discuss some of the most damaging patterns I observe in my older patients. The single worst error is prolonged sitting. The human body was never designed to remain seated for 8 hours continuously. Set a gentle reminder every hour to stand up, walk to the window, stretch, or perform the ankle rocker. Extended sitting compresses blood vessels in the hips and thighs, depriving lower legs of adequate flow. Another significant mistake is crossing your legs. Though it's a common habit, it severely restricts blood flow. Crossing physically compresses the large femoral artery and vein in the thigh, acting like a kink in a hose and sharply reducing delivery to the lower leg while raising vein-related risks. Try sitting with both feet flat on the floor or slightly elevated. We've explored the primary fix, nutritional support, and advanced techniques. If you've gained new insight today, please share this information with a friend or family member who may also be experiencing numbness or swelling. Finally, a subtle but damaging mistake is wearing restrictive clothing or footwear. Anything that squeezes circulation, tight socks, constricting waistbands, or shoes that cramp your toes works against you. Use compression socks only if prescribed by your doctor, but avoid anything that creates deep indentations or feels overly tight. Clothing should support, not hinder, natural blood movement. To give your circulation a final strong enhancement, here are several research-supported boosters with solid evidence behind them. First, pycnogenol, a French maritime pine bark extract. Human studies have demonstrated that this remarkable compound significantly improves endothelium health and seals leaky capillaries, helping reduce leg swelling and edema. It provides advanced natural reinforcement for vein structure. Second, consider L-citrulline. While we discussed L-arginine as a direct nitric oxide precursor, L-citrulline converts into L-arginine within the body and frequently raises nitric oxide levels more efficiently and consistently than L-arginine alone. This results in better, wider, and more flexible blood vessels, the ultimate objective for circulation improvement. Third, and this is straightforward, regular use of cayenne pepper. This spice contains capsaicin, responsible for its heat. When consumed, it can dilate blood vessels and support nutrient distribution throughout the body. Adding a small pinch to warm water or meals offers an easy, natural enhancement. Now it's time to combine everything into one simple, practical daily routine. I want you to stop viewing these as separate chores and begin seeing them as one seamless flow of care for your lower body. Morning routine. Begin your day with a full glass of water. Take your B-complex and alpha-lipoic acid supplements alongside a nitrate-rich breakfast, such as a green smoothie or beet juice. After dressing, perform the ankle rocker and toe splay for 1 complete minute to activate the muscle pump and jumpstart circulation for the day. Throughout the day, set a gentle reminder to stand and move every hour, even just a few steps. Avoid crossing your legs. Keep sipping water steadily. Afternoon boost. In mid-afternoon, when energy naturally dips, repeat the ankle rocker and toe splay. This is also an ideal time for 5 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing while seated or lying down to provide an internal circulation lift. Evening wind down. Perform a warm foot soak for 10 minutes. Afterward, while watching television or reading, elevate your legs above heart level for 15 minutes. Before bed, do the ankle rocker and toe splay one final time to promote good overnight blood flow and reduce nighttime cramps. This complete plan requires less than 30 minutes total daily, with most activities done while already seated. It offers a comprehensive approach centered on movement, nutrition, and strategic positioning. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not too old to regain complete comfort and vitality in your legs and feet. The human body, particularly the circulatory system, possesses remarkable resilience. It responds wonderfully to gentle, consistent attention. That numbness, tingling, and heaviness is not a permanent verdict, it's a signal, and you now possess the solution. Begin modestly. Commit to that 1-minute daily practice. I promise you'll start noticing changes. Picture getting out of bed without pins and needles or sitting through a long movie without the restless urge to move your feet. That comfort is within your grasp. Trust in your body's capacity to restore itself, and let's restore that essential blood flow together. If this information has given you hope or proved helpful, please let me know. Subscribe so you won't miss future senior health guidance, and leave a comment below sharing the first step you're taking, whether the ankle rocker, beet juice, or deep breathing. I truly enjoy reading your success stories.